If you never know Korra's story, I beg, me wanna watch this video. As you call me, guys, watch to the end and share, thumbs up and follow my page. I surprised to see this video. I never come across am before. Now, new interview where Korra go be this. It be like say na between him and Facebook. Doctor, I don't know. Just listen and share. Follow my page. Thumbs up. Bye.
You're like going to sports center every day. You're dancing from morning till night. You barely even eat. You eat once a day. You look so skinny and stupid. And what are you doing? Your skill level? What is your skill level? What
How
skill
can
level?
you even grade it?
What skill level? Who's gonna pay for this skill that you're doing? Skill level? Are you crazy? You need to get out of here. And so she sent me to China with her ex-husband.
Wow, woo, guys, this is an interesting one. This one, you would like to watch this one to the very end. Just go grab your popcorn and your mineral and come sit down and hear the beautiful princess of the way from the Motherland dissect how she started her career from her childhood. You would love this, and do not forget to share. Let's go there.
Through social media, we all know you have two lovely angels. How are the angels doing?
My angels are angeling. I'm just grateful that I have those girls in my life, you know. Went through hell and back to make sure that I had them, but,
Absolutely.
you know, it is what it is.
Like I said, when I saw you personally, a lot of people would probably just know you, especially recently for social media and social media activities, dancing, your outfits, you know, whatever's happened. But there's a long history before the public domain on Instagram and Facebook, a history that touches a little bit on dance, music, modeling. I'd like us to get into that first. Talk to me about where you're born and raised. I said, Festac, talk to me a little bit about that.
So I was born in Festac.
Yes.
In the general hospital. Yes.
Yeah.
I was told that my dad didn't even come because I was his third girl, and I was like, damn, you know.
Typical, that guy. Sometimes.
But I was born in Festac, and then we lived in Iba Housing Estate. This is an estate reserved, the government reserved area for the accountants and people that run. My father used to be an accountant in one of the biggest banks then, and yeah, we were just a regular suburban family. Went to the strictest cult-like church, Deeper Life Bible Church.
Oh my God, Deeper Life.
I was born and raised.
And look at you now.
Oh my gosh, do not do that to your kids, guys. It would F them up forever.
No way.
You know, so anyway, we went through that, and then abruptly my mom just passed from cancer, so that kind of like rocked our boat.
Were you a teenager then?
Just hitting the teens.
Wow.
And so we moved to Surulere, where everything started, and life started. I started to dance, I started to sing, started to go to talent shows.
I mentioned Festac, and you know, Festac, to a lot of us that grew up in Nigeria, that followed the Afrobeats culture, has produced some of the greatest musicians, you know, the late Sound Sultan, the incredible Two-Face Idibia. The list goes on. Was there any point when you were in Festac that you felt or saw a little bit of that, you know, superstardom, or understood that Festac was brewing young, talented artists?
I never was privy to that. Growing up, I was very
Sheltered.
sheltered is not the word. I was in a bunker, basically. I couldn't even play. Like, I would look from my window downstairs to the kids playing, and I would just be crying and wishing I could, but I couldn't, you know? It was ridiculous. I had German tutors. I had, you know, my family was my mother made my yogurt from scratch. That was how, yeah. So it was not the regular, it was like really strict suburban Nigerian family. Just take it like that. You know, in the middle of nowhere, Iba Housing Estate is like, I see a few people who we grew up together. I'm like, oh my God, this is what I would have been if we didn't move out of there, you know?
No way.
It's crazy. You know, yeah, but yeah.
So when you went to Surulere, you know, obviously that was probably when you got into secondary school. Where did the dance start for you? What did you see? Where did that start?
First, it would be when we started getting allowed to watch TV, because, you know...
Deeper Life don't watch TV.
So I was like, I saw Shakira and I was like,
wow.
You know, like I almost died. You know, when I saw her and whatever, I was like, this is a human being. You know, I couldn't believe. And then I remember being so obsessed with the lyrics that I would write it everywhere on the school board. They gave me 21 strokes from a soldier because I was in military school as well. And yeah, I was obsessed with Shakira. That was my first exposure to like singing and dancing. I just wanted to be everything Shakira. I loved her so much, you know. She was like my idol. And then we moved to Surulere. My father got married again to someone who had older sons. And all the boys were like on the streets, they're like, you know. So I'm like, I want to come with you. I want to go with you. Please, can I go with you? You know, so when they're doing the next party or the talent hunt show, let's put up a choreo. Oh my God, let's do a choreo to Imagine That. We'll do that. We'll go show in church, you know. And I started from church. From church, moved into Unilag. Unilag started from fellowship. You know how you do fellowship dance group? Yeah, I was in Suriname fellowship dance group. I was in, you name it, I was in every dance group.
What were you studying at Unilag?
Business education. And I finished with a second class upper.
Okay, talk your talk.
I was danced at every slightest opportunity. I remember stalking a guy that I saw in the sports center because he was doing a style of dance I had never seen in Nigeria, and he was doing the cucaracha. And this is like
the cucaracha.
The cucaracha is from Latin ballroom, and it's like the cha-cha.
The cha-cha-cha with the waist and everything.
So he was doing it. I was obsessed. I knew that I loved dance. I would go to the ends of the earth to learn dance. I was going to a temple in Ilikpeju, where the Indians would go and do the Hare Krishna, just to learn an ancient Indian style of dance.
Did you pay for that?
No, I would just make sure that I bow to my teacher, you know, make sure that the teacher knows that I want to learn from you. The thing about people is you don't give reference to the people that you want to learn from. You think that you can just pay money and then get it, you know, transactional, but I know of the spiritual connection the teacher has with the student. And I know what it takes for you to pour into another human from your cup. So I make sure that when I was even learning dance in all the places that I learned dance from, I would clean the mirrors. I would sweep the studio. Like, I'm that crazy, you know. Even when I wanted to get my first studio time, I would clean the studio for studio time, that sort of thing. And yeah, I believe in that spiritual transaction. I believe that the teacher needs to want to teach me for me to learn. And although in modern society it's been very transactional, and I know that your teacher is your path to enlightenment, and choosing your teacher is almost as important as choosing your life partner.
Wow.
Yeah. So not just dance, in music, choosing your mentors, you know, it's very important. It's everything.
What was at the time when you were so passionate about dance, obviously going to university, studying at the same time, but you had this love for dance? What was the ultimate goal in your mind?
To be able to dance.
Professionally? Or just to be
able to survive from just doing what I love. The fact that I was even dancing alone, I was already Ashewo. So
oh my God.
I was already Ashewo, so I was just like, okay, Ashewo, I'll take it. I accept it. You know, even if I was wearing the most covered dancer, Ashewo kobo is what they will call you. So I was already like, okay, I just want to be able to dance. I just want to be able to sing. I just want to do these things that I love so much and be able to survive doing it. I've seen people, Shakira, she doesn't have any other job. All she does is dance and sing.
Yep.
I can do it, you know. So just to be able to do what I love and say that's what I was. What are you? I'm a professional dancer and singer. It was a flex for me.
Wow.
And I had to fight my family, number one. First of all, my father already had my seat in the bank before I even finished, you know, now.
Yeah.
So just not doing that, just like working with the bank for like less than 2 months and quitting was like one of the hardest things. It was heartbreaking for him. It was heartbreaking for me to do that to him. And then being absolutely broke, so broke that my sister had to like say, dude, like
You're gonna have to get a job.
You're broke. Like you're like going to sports center every day. You're dancing from morning till night. You barely even eat. You eat once a day. You look so skinny and stupid. And what are you doing? Your skill level? What is your skill level? What
How
skill
can
level?
you even grade it?
What skill level? Who's gonna pay for this skill that you're doing? Skill level? Are you crazy? You need to get out of here. And so she sent me to China with her ex-husband.
She sent you to where?
China, to go do my master's. Yeah.
You did your master's in China?
Got there and I broke their hearts.
There seems to be a continuous theme of heartbreaking.
I mean, everybody who wants me to do something else, I'm just like, I just end up breaking their hearts. Like, broke my father's heart, broke my sister's heart, broke my ex-husband's heart. I just keep breaking because you want me to be something that I'm not. I am this.
How difficult has it been for you to walk your own path, to choose your own lane, even though there are other things that people imagined for you as a human being?
If you don't know yourself, you will be an instrument to someone who knows themselves. It took me a long time to know myself, but once I did, there wasn't any convincing me that I wasn't that person, you know? And so I broke a lot of hearts of people who thought they knew me in the essence that they thought they knew me. It's like, that's your truth, but that's not mine, you know? So I refuse to be an instrument to a lot of people. I refuse to be a masseuse. I refuse to be a banker to my dad. I refused to be a teacher that my mom wanted me to be. I just wanted to sing and dance because I knew that was what was my inner essence. And till today, I struggle with the guilt of breaking their hearts, but there's fulfillment in knowing that I eventually did what I wanted to do, and I'm not begging anyone for money to survive. You know, I did it, and I fought to be this. So when you fight for something, imagine when you fight, then you're not working hard. You
wanted to be here.
You want to tell your korra, your release is not you're not sleeping for 3 days on your release day. You be like, of course, why will I sleep? Hello, coffee, because this is what I wanted. I struggled for it, you know. They say, hello, you are booked here, 333. Let's go. You make it happen because there's no excuse when you choose something. They give you now go and why will you land on the streets when you chose it?
Dance was the start of this struggle, but there's music. So where did you decide to add the singing to it, and aspire to be a singer? How did that start?
It was there.